Anyhow, thank God it is Saturday. Anyhow, it's been one busy week. I know I haven't done any vlogging during the week just because I've been so tired. And during the week, I usually get up at 4:30 in the morning just to be able to get into work for 7 o'clock. And I've been taking the train and the subway system that we have up here in Montreal and in the surrounding areas. So that's the reason why I haven't been vlogging that much, because I'm just so bloody tired. You know how it is when you do a lot of traveling, both to and from work. So it's a 2-hour drive in, getting in, and 2 hours getting back. Now my manager's asking me to start at 7 o'clock, which means I have to shut down the time even shorter, which means I'm going to have to avoid the train and go into the subway stations directly. I'm going to be checking this afternoon over at a subway station in Laval, which I usually can go in. I just need to know the time that they actually open up so I can actually go there and park. On today's vlog, I usually have my colleague Cyprian coming with me, or at least being together most of the time on the weekends, because we both work for two different companies. He's working for IBM, I'm working for Manulife in tech support, so we only see each other in the mornings going into work and going back home. But now with the change of the times, I'm not going to be actually seeing him in the mornings going into work. So what's happening up now is I'm going to be spending time with him next weekend to be together, so that way we can keep up to date with what's actually happening. On today's vlog, I'm going to be going in for lunch over at Place Laval there. I know you won't see the whole thing there from here, but I'm going to the local shopping center close by here to grab something to eat, and then head off to my local Canadian Tire to get my tires done for the winter. Because during the winter season here in Canada, they implemented a new law where we have to change our summer tires to winter tires. If we don't, we're going to be heavily fined if we don't do it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to get that done today. So bear with me, there's still a lot of vlogging to get done today, at least long enough that everybody will like the vlogging that I'm going to be doing, and also finish off a review that I have to get done, which has been already waiting for the last 3 weeks. So let's go inside, grab something quick to eat, and then get ready for the 2 o'clock appointment at Canadian Tire. So bear with me, we'll be right back. And here's my lunch for today. All-dress pizza, tortellini with sausage. Something very interesting to eat, as always. Have a good one. I'll be back soon. Anyhow, so that was my quick little lunch down over at Place Rosemere. Having a slice of pizza and some tortellini with the rosé sauce on it. And a large Pepsi, which was good. Very fulfilling indeed. My tummy is full for the afternoon, and I'm ready to go over to Canadian Tire for 2 o'clock. It was only 1:20 when I just checked my cell phone there, so I still have about 40 minutes to spare to do what I want before actually getting in for the appointment. Basically, I need to get the tires done today. Otherwise, if they should ever pull me over or have a tire check and all that, is to avoid having a ticket given to me. So avoiding that as much as possible, that's why I'm getting the tires done today. And I'll be heading over to Montmorency Metro Station, or the subway station in Laval. I have to check out what time their station actually opens up in the morning to take the subway itself, because my manager wants me to start up at 7 o'clock with the other ones, with the other guys that I'm working with, because they need some people to start at 7 o'clock instead of me starting at 8. And he does understand that I actually come for a fair distance away to come into work and all that, so he's trying to accommodate me as much as possible. He knows the reasons why it's taking me longer than expected to come into work, and he's trying to figure that out himself, because it's costing him money as well for getting himself into work, and it's costing him a lot in the monthly passes for the parking at work. So he's having a fair time himself, and he's understanding my situation, why I say it's like, I'm up at 4:30, this is the reason why. And even him, he tried to take the metro station in a couple of times himself, and he says, yeah, but the time I come in, it's packed solid, it's 6:45. You gotta come in early. That's the reason why. And I said, you sometimes have to make sacrifices. You have to come in earlier in order to get to what you want. And sometimes, I'm not blaming him, it's not his fault either. It's just that sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit more in order to get what you want. So I'm still going to keep the same wake up time for my time that I usually get up, which is at 4:30 in the morning. Get to the metro hopefully by 5:15, 5:30, and hopefully I'll be able to get some parking at that time. And hopefully it's not all booked solid up, and be able to get in on time. So go with that for the time being. Anyhow, I'm going to do a little driving around just to do some scenery stuff. If I have a chance, I'll add that into the vlog as well today. So take it one step at a time, as they always say. Be right back. Okay. I tell you, if my head wasn't connected to my shoulders, I would probably lose that too. After arriving at Canadian Tire to get my tires done, they were done nice and good. Also, at the same time while I was there, the mechanic had noticed that my right tie rod and ball bearings are slowly going, and they're really loose. So I made an appointment for next Saturday to actually go and get that done, and it's fairly expensive. It's $300 and some odd plus taxes and time to have it get done. So I made an appointment with them for next Saturday to get that done. I need to get them done, otherwise I got no car to drive. And plus I need my car to get over to Montmorency, which is the subway station I have to get into for next week. So after making the appointment, and they'll have the parts ready for next Saturday for 8 a.m. and I should be out of there by, I'd say, around lunchtime or so. I've also gone to Montmorency subway station to check to see what time they actually have the first trains leaving there, and that's about around 5:24 in the morning. So that means as of next Monday, this coming Monday coming up, I have to be there for at least 5:15 and get my car parked and take the first metro coming in. So that means I will get the direct connection from there to where I need to go on the green line, which is going to be going towards Angrigno, but I get off at Peel. So next week is going to be fun, trying to get up at the same time as I usually do and getting there on time for 7 a.m. That's the time I have to start taking calls. So that being said, I'm going to hopefully be able to make it on time there, and hopefully that I won't get into any problems finding parking in that early morning stages, because my boss had actually tried to go there around 6:30, 6:45, and he was also mentioning that they're already booked solid except for the interior parking. And this is where I had mentioned to him very nicely that you have to get there early enough in order to get the parking. Otherwise, you have to go inside and pay for parking, which is about $7.50 every day for parking. And I've done that many a time to go into work, and it's expensive that way. So hopefully, I'll get there before 5:24 and be able to get parking and actually go in and get on time there. So hopefully, with that being done, I'll be able to get inside and be able to get into work. As for the rest of the afternoon, I think I'm going to do some more vlogging if I can, to make this thing a little bit longer than it is, and be able to get this here up and on for tonight for everybody to actually watch. So that's going to be a good thing. Also, as well, before I forget, I'm going to be doing a review of a Toshiba A9 that I have. It's actually still in the works. I'm partway through it already. I've already added another hard drive that you'll see later on in that review as well, and that will be fun to actually watch for everybody who has not seen a machine running with Linux as well, because I have this one machine where I have a couple of spare hard drives for it, like a 1 terabyte hard drive which I have Linux on it, plus a couple other ones which I have 2 other operating systems in one of those. So I have one hard OS in each hard drive. So that way I can use that same machine with different operating systems on it and be able to use that machine with multiple OSs on, which is going to be good to do and good to know, because this one here is a nice office laptop, which is one grade above the regular consumer grade laptops. It's one that's more sturdy than the typical laptop. Plus, it comes in with a lot of features like a built-in modem, wireless in it, up to I think wireless N, G or N, I believe, as well as like I said, a fax modem, CD-ROM, wireless networking up to 1 gigabit, which is good, and a few other things with a PCMCI 8 slot and a SD card reader in it. So that's actually a good thing as well to have in some cases, because I know for businesses they usually have cameras as well, and so if they don't have the software built in, they can use the SD card reader and actually pull the information off from there to actually do what they need to do with it. So it's a beneficial, a plus thing for that to have. So I'll be able to do at least that review as well later on this afternoon to add into another review. So that'll be up and ready soon with my reviews. So that's going to be coming up within the next couple of days. So with that being said, for now I'll be back later for my final thoughts of the day, and also head up with the review for the other one. So folks, be right back. The day is not done. Thanks. Anyhow, it's Saturday night over here. As for the extra work that I'm doing on the thing, that's coming along slowly. I'm going to be finishing that off soon for the review of the Tecra A9 for Toshiba, the laptop. And that'll going to be assembled sometime tonight, and that'll be ready either tonight or possibly within the next couple of days. So that one is going to be done soon, and so as well for this video for this evening. Just want to let you know, if you guys like it, please put a thumbs up on this one, and if you have any projects you think you'd like me to see and do, please put it in the comments down below, and I do read them and like to hear your comments coming back from them. So let me know what you think about these guys. See you guys later.